Hello, this is Brass Love One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This is the storyline of the unexpected caution. Okay, this is for my Taurus. Okay, Taurus, you first. Lucky Taurus, you usually go first a lot. Okay, I didn't hear that puppy the whole time. Now the puppy barks. Okay, all right. We just got to go on, Taurus, if you don't mind hearing my neighbor's pup. Okay? Because I didn't hear anything at first. The devil works all kind of ways, right? Like, oh, I'm going to stop her from doing that storyline. But I don't think so. So this is for my Taurus sign. Okay, this is for the 1st of July up into, what? July 15th for the sign of Taurus. Let's see what universe has for the sign of my Taurus, okay? Let's see, Taurus, what universe has for the Taurus. This is unexpected caution, something my Taurus need to know. Because my channel, Taurus, is all about helping. If you look at me enough, it's about helping. It's about guiding. It's about making you aware. It's about stopping. Get what I'm saying? So let's just flow for my Taurus sign. Something that between the 1st, it could even happen with this month right here, but I'm focusing on the 1st and the 15th. Something that my Taurus need to know, need to change, coming your way, or whatever God bring out. And let's see what cards God want for my Taurus sign. So let's see, Taurus, what's for you? What's for the Taurus universe? Healing, okay, healing. I'm a little nosy Taurus because I have these in the bag. Okay, bear with me. There's a lot of them. And let me just shake them a little bit. Okay, I don't want to take them all out and throw them on the table because there's a lot. So I'm just going to let God guide me, and God's going to guide me to bring out the cards that my Taurus need. Okay, bear with me, my Taurus. I'm hearing that. I don't know what's the name of that song, Taurus. It say, I heard you say, I heard you say, I heard you say, I heard you say. I don't know. I just heard it out of nowhere. I don't know. That's some kind of, it's a song. I don't know who sang it, Taurus. It just came out of nowhere. Maybe somebody gonna tell my Taurus, I heard you say. Or maybe my Taurus gonna say, I heard you say. Or you're gonna remember somebody said something. Get what I'm saying? I don't know, Taurus. It just came out of nowhere. This is caution, unexpected. Let's just throw one more. Okay, here we go, Taurus. I'm going to dig you some out. I'm going to try to get at least 25 so I won't go over. Okay, let's flow for the Taurus. Okay, if it look like I had to put more, you're going to see me just put more. Hopefully I won't, okay? Oh, that's a lot. This is over 25. I already know. Let's just flow for my Taurus universe. Unexpected caution for the sun of my Taurus. What is this? We're dealing with the current and the beach. You might be going to the beach, dealing with the current at the beach, right? Or we just going to turn it around and say some kind of, it don't have to be destruction, but it could be some fussing, arguments, or anything like that, upset in your life or something like that, where you want to be calm or stay calm, or God telling you stay calm. Okay, let's just put a little bit more Taurus sign. I need these out the way, these little ones. Let's take the little ones out the way because they just going to hold everything up. Bear with me in my Taurus sign. I heard you say. Well, somebody might say, I heard you was talking about me. I don't know, Taurus. I heard that song, okay? Let's flow with me. I just got to get these little ones out the way, Taurus. Some little people out the way, Taurus. Because little people is about hearsay. That's little people. Get what I'm saying? Grown folks, mature folks is not about no hearsay, right? Not mature grown folks anyway. Ain't no hearsay. You know, you want to know something, you come ask me. You don't tell me what nobody told you about me. You come ask me. Get what I'm saying? You come to me and ask me, right? Or if somebody told you, somebody said something, you don't go approach the person by saying, she said this and act like you're about to fight when you don't even know if it's true. You need to just say, well, so said that. Did you say that? Get what I'm saying? Calm as possible. You heard God with that first card. Stay calm. You keep things calm. So if somebody says something, you heard somebody say something, you keep it calm. Get my drift. You keep the calm going on. So if you go approach the person, run into the person, you go approach calm. Oh yeah. Joey said that, but you gotta keep it calm. Joey said, oh, you said I ain't have any money. Did you say that? Get what I'm saying? Keep it calm. So allow the person to be comfortable with responding back. Not aggressive, but however, you come at a person, somebody gonna come back at you. Right? So don't go assuming that it's true what the person told you. Some people's problem is towards they believe already what somebody told them. And I always feel when people do that, they got a problem with you anyway. Get what I just said? They just was waiting for the right time to be able to come at you. Get what I just said? 25 for the sign of the Taurus. Unexpected caution. My Taurus sign. July 1st to the 15th for my Taurus sign. So I'm telling you, you better wear that crown and be the best king or queen. And don't go, boy, see, it might be a fuss, my Taurus. Look at your second card. Don't force my hand. You know what that means? That go with a fight. That go with an argument. Don't force my hand. Don't make me do what I don't want to do. Get what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, my Taurus. Boy. Let's just flow. Let's see for the Taurus universe. Oh, shucks. I'm going to turn around sometimes. Wait a minute, Taurus. I feel like I... No. Be able to... Really, what's the help me? I don't know. It just feels like... Oh, let's see if this works. Whoa. So this is evidence. So I'm going to use this card. This makes 26 though. I'm going to use this card. Why? Because I heard a song say, I heard you say, I heard you say. So somebody might come at my Taurus talking about they heard you say something, or you heard somebody say something about you or whatever. Right? But God talking to my Taurus with the first two cards right here. So somebody might come at you, or you might go at somebody, right? But look at this card. Look at the card. Ain't nobody as powerful than my Taurus, right? No matter what that person come at you as. Look at God. You want that person to be gentle with you, right? Or you need to be gentle with whoever you approach. If you approach somebody about something that was heard. Get what I'm saying? God say, you know you can do it. You can do it and handle it in a queen way or king way. That's the first card right there. Deep. And just stand tall in it. Look at God talking to you, my Taurus. Deep. Look at that. God wanted to be where you simmer down. Look at that. Look at the cards. Because you're going to be talking about your needs or whoever this person is. So it could be work, because I see work, a group of people, or whatever it might be. Might be work, orientation, a group of people. You might need a ride, or somebody might need a ride to go somewhere that has like a 5th floor to it maybe, or whatever. Look, you want to speak out about it, or somebody might say something to you. Follow me? God said you want to get that job, so maybe some kind of way you're going about the job. So it might not be real bad. It might be positive. My Taurus always getting something as far as work, or somebody with drugs. So it might be work, my Taurus. It might be going for a job. Maybe somebody going to talk to you about a job, or maybe whatever. Let's pull up. Look at the next card. I'm pulling them in. Maybe outside some kind of way. You anxious, follow me? Because we're going for a job interview, right? So let's just flow right here with this one. During church time hours, somebody was killed. To say your brother, but it could be any male that you know. Just fade it out, but I'm telling you what the card says, right? So you heard me say I'm going to keep this number 26. I'm going to keep this card because there's going to be some evidence. And the evidence, you heard me say that last card, somebody you know might die. Follow me, a male, whoever it is. Follow me. And there's going to be some evidence, or people looking for evidence during the quaint time, because church time is quaint time, right? When people at church, or you at work. If you're not at church, you at work. It's between church hours. Church hours, depending on what church you go to, they can go up to 3 o'clock, 2:30. Then they can start up again at 5 o'clock to like 10 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night. So anytime in that. Now let's just go over here. Your first card is God says that you got to keep wear your crown of king or queen. Keep that in your mind if you hear about somebody being killed maybe, or if you're going for a job, because they the only two things seem like the focus I said. So if you're going for a job to get a job, having anxiety, or if somebody was killed that you know unexpectedly, right? But God telling you proceed with caution, and something is unexpected for the sign of Taurus. You might think that you're sinking, or God telling you don't sink because of how you react to whatever it may be. Somebody being killed, or a job, or whatever this is, right? Or a crowd, or whoever this is. Because you heard me say, I heard you say. You might hear somebody say something about somebody was murdered that you know during the time you was at work or at church. Or there's some evidence that somebody might have told you who done it. So you might go approach the person, or whatever it may be. Or maybe at work somebody saying something about you, or whatever it might be. Or somebody might be telling you about a new job, or whatever it may be. Be the best king or queen you can be, because you might have felt like you were sinking if you need a new job, or if somebody spreading rumors at work some kind of way where you feel like you're sinking because you might get fired, or somebody you know as far as getting killed. That's just right. So we have, it don't have to be the Big Apple. It don't have to be New York. You could live in New York, but you don't have to. Wherever you live at. Somebody saying, don't force my hand. So if we got some loved one of yours, or a person you know, or you, or whoever God talking about, I'm going to throw you in it, right? If you out there on the street some kind of way and you get killed during church hours or work hours, where you run into somebody out on the street, or wherever, at work or wherever, God don't want you to sink, right? Wear that king or queen crown, right? Respect, right? Don't force my hand. Maybe somebody gonna come at you and say, don't force my hand, right? God don't want you to sink though. And when you sink, that means you go in lower vibrations, and it also means that you can lose your life because somebody died, remember, over here, right? Wherever you live. So we're going to put you in it too, in case as you go talking about. The tornado just simply means that something is out of hand, right? Full blown, get what I'm saying? Something at work with maybe co-workers running off at the mouth. Something outside where somebody getting murdered some kind of way, or somebody coming to tell you something, whatever it might be. Something is just full blown, overblown. Get what I'm saying? It just then went out of hand, whatever it is. So maybe you going upstairs or somebody going upstairs. I don't see a gun card because somebody's saying don't force my hand, or you saying it. Let's flow for a minute. So somebody at a place. So this could represent a job, or this could represent a job, or a what you call it, amusement park. It's an amusement park. Maybe it's an amusement park or whatever this is. Let's see. Or job, or whatever. This could be a place that whatever the place is you like. You're a wonderful dreamer, God says. You lost your child. So somebody lost their child, and somebody might have lost their child because of a murder out on the street, or murder in general at an amusement park, out in the street, or just some kind of way during church hours or during the time you was at work. So I got to put everything in because these are healing cards, right? That means something is wrong, whatever it is, right? And God wants to help you because something is unexpected in this caution. Proceed with caution. Treat me to my favorite candy. So some kind of way somebody going to treat you to something, give you something. Something that you need or something that you like. It don't have to be candy, shoes, clothing, whatever it is. Something to eat, whatever it might be during this time period maybe. Or maybe at an amusement park, at work. Or whatever this is. Because it is late. Can we work on it? Somebody want to work on it? I don't see no drugs or nothing like that. Well, these cards don't have that, but I'm trying to say. So if it's something that happened on the street, because I got to switch it all around because somebody was killed. They didn't just die, they was murdered. So anytime somebody murdered, it's bad. So in the house, out of the house, or wherever they was. So I'm gonna focus on outside for a minute. You or somebody, whoever it is, right? Somebody saying don't force my hand, but God's saying the first card, because we going to this murdered one, right? Let me just jump over here to the murdered. Where the crown of queen or king, don't you think like the person, right? And hear low vibrations here. Don't force my hand. Either you saying it or the person. You going upstairs or the person. Somebody's going upstairs. Because something's going to be like a tornado. Because it's going to get out of hand, right? And somebody's going upstairs maybe to get their peace. To do something, right? Don't force my hand, right? And it's going to be a loss of a child. So you're a wonderful dreamer, or the person was a wonderful dreamer. Loss of a child. So some kind of way, it could be where we got somebody outside fussing, somebody fussing, your children out there fussing. They could be teenagers, whoever they are. You could be fussing, somebody's fussing, but it's a loss of a child. You belong to somebody, so you somebody's child. I don't care if you're 50, you somebody's child. You somebody's son. Get what I'm saying? So either you or whoever, somebody, life lost here because we got death over there, right? Because it's late, can we work on it? Somebody wanted to work on something, but it's too late because somebody wants somebody to treat the person to, it's a favorite candy. So I'm taking it another way. Somebody might owe somebody some money, or owe somebody something, or whatever it might be, or disrespected somebody and somebody want to change it up, but it's too late. The person is got themselves heated up like a tornado and they just want to have revenge maybe on somebody. Maybe went upstairs to get a gun, coming back outside and gonna do whatever, or come downstairs to whoever. Or we just have somebody who want to make up with somebody. Because if somebody lost their child, it could be somebody who actually child went in foster care somewhere. Your wonderful dreamer, maybe that you're going to get your child back. You might have to go to a building that maybe have a 5th floor agency. Maybe your child was taken from you some kind of way where they was taken. Maybe protective services went upstairs because you wasn't the best queen or king you could be, and they took your kids because of something that you didn't do. So maybe when you see your children again, maybe you want to treat them to their favorite candy. You might want protective services to work on it with you, or the other half, the child's father or mother, because it's late. Can we just work on this? As far as me getting the children back, if it's anything like that, that could be the loss of a child, or we got it as the other way. Somebody was murdered, your child, you, somebody during church time or work time. So we have tampering with the kidney. So we could have you lost a child because of the kidney. If not the kidney, another organ, right? Or some kind of way you're going to be dealing with your own kidney or organ in your body that's going to be tampered with, like a biopsy, right? Okay. Somebody needs to filter it because somebody was real stony, right? Need to treat somebody like the jewel they was, right? So we could have where somebody was killed and might have got shot in an organ. It don't have to be a kidney because somebody was stony that needed to filter it because something was overblown, remember? So we taking it different ways. We got the number 9. Could have a 9-year-old. Could be the 9th child. Birthday could be on the 9. Birth month could be on the 9. Anything could happen with 9. Court could be the 9th in the 9th month or whatever it is, right? Okay. Next month we have a Taurus that you need to start paying on a car until it's paid for, because we got a Taurus who need a car, right? Start paying on it next month though, until it's paid for. If you are trapped, God said get out of a job, of a relationship, of a situation or whatever, right here with this card. Okay, my family, a friend. That this card with this one is you in a family, a job, or a family. It's really a family card that you want out of. You feel trapped. So God telling you get out of it. Don't stay trapped. Nowhere towards get out. You have free will. Okay, you just got to make whatever decisions and help get yourself out. A mother's love won't quit. So we got a mother who lost a child, remember? Through kidney, dealing with the kidney or some kind of organ maybe in, in the hospital, or need a kidney or need some kind of organ, and the child going to be lost that way. Or we have a mother whose child was murdered some kind of way, on the street, in the house, or whichever way, right? Mother's love won't quit because she's going to keep on until she finds out who did it or whatever, really. Because what? She want evidence. During her quaint time, she's thinking, and she's going to get some kind of evidence. Follow me? She's just going to do it. So we deal with somebody out on the street that killed somebody's relative, or in the house or whatever, the person decided they just was going to do it. So we got the eerie feeling here. Somebody had an eerie feeling, maybe out on the street. The person, if somebody was in a fuss with somebody outside, somebody had an eerie feeling about things. Or we might have a mother that was in church or at work had an eerie feeling about something ain't right, or whatever's going on here, right? Or about surgery, or some kind of surgery needed to take place, right? Tampering with somebody's organ, a kidney or whatever, the mother or the child. Maybe something was feeling fishy to you, where you felt like something didn't feel right, seem right, so you went to the doctor, or you're taking your child, or whatever this is. Something was too many, something might have happened too many times. Feeling pains maybe, had an eerie feeling, or on the street with your child, something happened too many times. The person didn't want to give your child another chance. Person needed to filter their ways, or your child needed to filter their ways with whoever this person is, and this person decided, don't force my hand. And the person decided that the person wanted to do what the person wanted to do, maybe owed some money, or anything like that. But then your child was trying to fix it over here, but it was too late. Because the person said it's too late, and the person was just going to do it and murder your child. So I'm trying to take it different ways for the Taurus sign. So we have, or at work, some kind of way you had an eerie feeling as far as maybe somebody, your co-workers or somebody, saying things to try to get you fired, or that you was going to get fired, or that you might not get the job, or whatever it is, right? A warrant is taken. So a warrant is taken. Yeah, a warrant is taken. Because it's going to be some kind of evidence, some kind of way maybe, of whoever this person is that murdered your child, or did something to you, if it's you, or whatever. Or piercing the surface, because somebody was piercing the surface of a thing. So we have turn yourself in. Somebody need to turn yourself in. Follow me? Pink is popular, so we might be dealing with a female. A female who did whatever, or a female who died. You get what I'm saying? I can control myself, but I wish I could feel free with you. So somebody felt like they wanted to feel free with the person, right? But they couldn't. Or they was free with the person. And by being free with the person, maybe they was murdered, or somebody just wanted to be able to be themselves and say whatever and be however they are, but they couldn't with a certain person. It could be at work. It could be with co-workers at work. Just a relationship in general. A child to mother, a child to friend out in the street, or with a doctor, whoever this is, or a child to their mother, whatever this is. Right? Soon is not soon enough. Where a person want to be just free, but somebody decide they want to scratch it, and here's the candle being lit off of. Maybe somebody wanted to end it. If it's a female, maybe she wanted to end it. She wanted to be free from maybe a person she's connected to. He wanted to give her her favorite candy, flowers, or dresses, or whatever, but it was too late. Because it's too late. Can we make it right? Let me see what this card says. Can we work on it? Get what I'm saying? She wanted to be free with him, to say whatever, you know, to let him know. She wanted to be free to say whatever without no consequences. Soon was not soon enough. But then he scratched it. He scratched her, right? Scratched her out, scratched her off, and here's the candle. Candle lit for. So we can take it that way if it's a female. Okay, so we have if you need to let it out, just let it out and release. This would be for the mother, because in 2 weeks, some kind of way something gonna occur in 2 weeks. Whatever it is, whoever it is, if you gotta let it out. Taurus at work. Taurus want to come to you or your child, or somebody dealing with an organ, a kidney, or organ, or a biopsy, or whatever this is, or somebody at work, you and some co-worker at work, you going for an interview or whatever, or a child, somebody's child out in the street got a problem with somebody out there and they're going to let it out, or whatever could happen in 2 weeks, or whatever this is. Or we have a female, because I feel a male, but then I feel a female, her and whoever she connected to, and she say whatever it is and she going to let it out. So she could have been scratched off as far as murdered by the man, or she could have scratched him off and just put an end to the relationship where she just was able to walk away. She might do it in 2 weeks or something like that. So we have, you had a chance with your ex, now face it. So this person want hugs, so he had a chance with her. He needed to face it. So we had, he hurt right now. She not hurt, he hurt as far as this situation. She wanted to be really free to say what all she wanted to say, but she scratched him off. But then we can turn it around and say he scratched her off. That means he murdered her. Because she might have scratched him off, but he might came back in 2 weeks and murder her, anything like that. When you took my son, you took my heart. So we got a mother here whose son was taken over here to the streets or to somebody, or her son died some kind of way with the transplant or anything as far as organs or whatever. But if it's anything like that, the person might be talking to God, and you can't blame God because of nothing like that. If it's anything like that, you can't blame God, because some people blame God. God, why did you take? God didn't take. I gotta say this because that's something that irks me when people say, well, God wanted you more. God allowed this to happen. God wanted this to happen. God do not want nobody to murder somebody. Don't lie on God. God do not tell somebody to go and shoot somebody dead. God don't do that. God don't do that. God needed you more. No. God needs you to do what God needs you to do on this earth. Right here. Okay, so people like to blame God when God had nothing to do with whatever actions man take, because man had free will. Just like you see I'm messing with this card. I picked it up on my own right. Free will. Right? Somebody just went broke. So planning a funeral, it might be where somebody is broke, or they're going to go broke trying to plan a funeral. Or somebody just went broke maybe because they lost their job. Or somebody went broke because they got robbed out in the street by somebody. Whatever this is, right? We got 216. Numbers 216. July the 2nd. 612. 162. 261. Take it however. Somebody living a plan. Teaching with a living, and they feel like that they can't flow with that, because remember, somebody broke, right? And they can't be living like that with no money. So we can somebody who robbed somebody in the street and murdered somebody for their money. What else? Or somebody who need a job, right? You live in the plantation with a living, and you need a job, and this not going to flow with you not having a job. So some kind of way, you're going to make the moves to go try to get a job, right? Because it say you're going to get the job. I saw a card. Maybe it's over there. You just got to do everything you have to do. Speak right like you're supposed to. Make the right moves. Give what they say. Have the experience, number one. Good attitude, personality. When you go in, okay, and show that you're dependable, you obligated. Because then what? They're going to want to pin you down. Look at the card. You want them to pin you down, and the job will pin you down if you got everything that's required. Because here it is, you know your rights, so knowing your rights with a job is know your duties. I gotta change it with whatever we're talking about. You're gonna know your duties and the requirements of the job, right? And then they will want to pin you down. Follow me? So we're gonna turn it around to we have a man who want to pin a lady down, but she know her rights, and her rights is she not going to be mistreated, right? She don't want to be pinned down with somebody who want her to not respect herself, right here. Or we got somebody who got murdered in the street or whatever. Somebody wanted to pin the person down because it might have been a robbery, or the person killed a person, so the person was laying in the street. The person knew the person's rights. The person might didn't want to give up the money, or we just going to say the person who did the killing felt like it was the right thing to do because they felt the person who they murdered owed them money or whatever's going on here. But if we're dealing with a job that you currently already have, you know your rights. You might have co-workers run off at the mouth or whatever's going on, and you know your rights, and you're going to straighten things out because maybe you're trying to make sure you keep your job, but then you're going to have to sit down some kind of way with somebody, pin somebody down, sit down at a meeting or whatever and get this stuff straightened out if there's anything as far as a job. Or if it's dealing with some kind of hospital visit, biopsy, or any kind of thing like that as far as your child, yourself, or whatever, with kidneys or any kind of organs or anything with the hospital, you want to read all the information and know your rights. Right? Because, and then you pin things down. You seal the deal by signing whatever. Because they might want you to move fast or whatever, but you gotta learn and read what you need to learn and read. You just can't jump into something. I don't care what nobody says. We got right here, you need more self-esteem. So anybody on this table, anybody need more self-esteem. Anybody that you heard me say, any person, any of the situation, somebody need more self-esteem. Whoever it is, right? To be stronger, to be a stronger person. Okay, peeling off the layers. Sorry, my shoulder cracked. I don't know if that ever happened before. Maybe because of how I'm sitting. Peeling off the layers of guilt. Somebody peeling off the layers of guilt because somebody was somewhere they shouldn't have been. A drug area, a bad area, just somewhere they don't live at, some area they shouldn't have been at. Off limits or whatever you want to call it. Somebody was. So if your son, whoops. If your son was murdered, he was somewhere where he shouldn't have been at. Because that's stuff. Yeah. Peeling off the layers of guilt. Mother might feel a lot of guilt. Or could have been, if your son is black, for instance. Because I see a word right here, and that's what's making me go there, because I got to use the cards all kind of ways. If we got some white area that's racist, right? And your son was there or came through there or whatever. It don't have to be, but let me just use the cards different ways. Some kind of way something could have happened to your son because he came through, was in the area or whatever. He had no business being in this area though. This card means you had no business even being there. Right? So it could be going for a job. It could be just meeting somebody there or whatever this is. But whatever the place is, you shouldn't be there. So somebody peeling off the layers of guilt, somebody feeling guilt either. In any of these situations, somebody feeling guilt. Somebody might have tried to pin somebody down and get somebody in an area where they can get murdered. You know, we can take it different ways. But then the person who did it might be feeling guilt now. Because maybe this person was in the plantation where living, poor, living in a certain area. He can't flow with that. He need more self-esteem. Somebody's child. To be more stronger. And got lured. Get what I just said. Got lured because this person here might wanted some care and love from whoever this is. Right? You had a chance. Had a chance with your ex. Now face it. Could have been dealing with a lady who was a white lady. He went to wherever she lived at. I'm going to take it all kind of ways because this world consists of all kind of things out here. He hurt. When you took my son, you took my heart. She could have a child by him. She could have gotten an abortion. She could have claimed she was going to get an abortion or what was going on. Because maybe her parents or whoever it is don't condone of her being connected to another race. So he don't have to be black. He could be another race though. He not white though. Where the person or woman is white or whatever. So I'm taking it different ways. Right? So however, right? So we have right here because silly and me to think that I could get to the Milky Way. So silly and him to think that he could get to the Milky Way. Get what it said. And milk is white, correct? Silly and him to think that he can get to the Milky Way. So he thought that things could flow good with him and whoever this woman is. Just going with her and all, and things could go good. She live in whatever area she live in, because he lived in a plantation where living. So he might have hooked himself onto a white woman over there. He can't flow with that. He might have hooked himself onto her, and she lived where she live at. And he might have got murdered in this area, some area wherever she lived. Next one is the iron, right? So some kind of way in the middle of. So some kind of way in the middle of it. So some kind of way he might have got beat with an iron, something iron. Or a stick that had iron on it. Or he got locked up. Okay. So remember I said the evidence the mother is going to get during her point time. Maybe in this situation with whoever this is, a mother over here with her son, if he on the street or fuss with somebody he know, or in the house with somebody he know and he got killed, or somebody that needs something going on with a kidney or organ, dealing with it being tampered with, or somebody at work some kind of way, co-workers or somebody who caused some problems maybe, or a man and his girlfriend where she wanted to scratch him off and don't be with him no more, but he decided to kill her in 2 weeks, or he decided to kill her right then, or she just decided to scratch him off and she just get to walk free, period, and nothing happened to her. Or we have, she had an eerie feeling. Everybody on here got an eerie feeling. Every story I said, right? But a mother's love won't quit. Mother was going to get evidence, search for evidence or whatever. So we have right here that during church hours that a son was going to be killed. If not a son, brother, son, nephew, and anybody that's a male. If not the brother. Outside, somebody's anxious. The mother might be anxious. The son might be anxious. Somebody anxious. This person could have been anxious. Might have been at the door of the person's house. Might have got murdered because he was in the wrong part of town. Anything like that. Or could just get put in jail because she could say that she could turn the story around. When you took my son, you took my heart, she could have got an abortion, right? That means the loss of a child over there. Remember I said that person lost a child. So it could be him. She could have got an abortion. You lost your child. Whoops. You lost your child. He was in Wonderland. Maybe he is happy about having a child with this situation. In some area though. Suburbs, whatever this is, some area. Better than where he lived though. Because he was in the plantation where I live and he thought he could do better with a white lady over here, seemed like. This is flow. Okay. You're going to get that job. So you're going to get the job. You got to speak out. You're going to get the job, God says, as far as if this man over here decide he going for a job, he going to get the job because he thinking that he ain't good enough because God says he need more self-esteem. Remember to be strong. So he going to get the job if he go for a job, right? But he gonna have to start paying on a car eventually, right? But if he felt trapped, he need to get out from this situation here. So if he had an eerie feeling about this neighborhood and these people or wherever he was, he need to get out. Don't play around. When your intuition tell you something, you gotta move on it. Don't play around with intuition because that's God telling you and giving you a warning. He asked for a ride. He needed a ride to go to a job interview, to go to a job in general, or to go to this lady's house, or somebody needed a ride, whoever it is, right? Something on the 5th floor, whatever it might be. Maybe we did the hospital, the job, the interview, or whatever it is, right? You don't have to be the 5th floor, but up floor. So this right here goes with a gathering. So this could be the police station, or the murder of somebody's child. This could be the hospital, because this is a waiting room card, right? Hospital, if there's a surgery happening. Job interview, orientation, all of them places have some kind of place where it's a gathering could be. Or out in the street. No. Yeah. Not out in the street. But, so we have this next card. You know you can do it. So with this man over here, God said he know he can do it if he make the right steps to do it, to get from out of the plantation where I'm living. Don't depend on this woman here. Or maybe he went for a job. I could take it another way. Maybe he went to a job in an area that's not where he live at. Because remember, he need a car, right, to get there. Silly of me to think that I can get to the Milky Way. You need a ride. God said, you know you can do it though. So if somebody trying to get a job over here, a lady might have took the child or aborted the child of his. It's different storylines on here. You got to take what goes. You got to stand tall in it no matter what. In any of these situations, I said somebody need to stand tall. Somebody wants somebody to be gentle with him or her. Be gentle with me. Because God say ain't nobody as powerful as whoever the person is that's being abused. Because somebody on each one is like it's being abused or they being handled some kind of way. Where it's causing them hurt and pain. Get what I just said? But God want whoever that person is just stay like that queen or that king up there, right? Or prince or princess, that top card. Stay that way no matter what come your way. Because you're going to be dealing with your needs, or whoever it is that's coming your way want their needs met some kind of way. God wants you to summer down. So this is my Taurus. It went long Taurus over 25, but that's okay. Let me give you a couple angel numbers for my Taurus sign. We got number 210. Okay, 30 off for my Taurus. Something could happen between 3 a.m. 3:30 p.m. Current. Here we got the same card. Let's see for this. Let me see if I can get 2 more for you, Taurus. Something something could happen between 12 o'clock a.m. 12 o'clock p.m. So we might have a cloudy day, a stormy day at a place, a job, a hospital, a apartment building, someplace, an agency, a shopping mall, whatever this is, somewhere. Cloudy day. If it's not actually cloudy or foggy, it's some kind of turmoil. You get what I'm saying? Fussing, disagreement, whatever it may be. Okay? Because somebody juggling that need to filter their ways. Deep. Peeling off the layers, that mean they letting everything off. If they angry, they gonna let it off on you. Get what I'm trying to say? Because they juggling a lot. They need to filter it though. Get it all together. Get all their problems together and handle that thing. Don't take it on other people, but God telling you be gentle, my Taurus son. That went long, Taurus. But that's how it goes. When you get with the brass love one in universe. I can't be chopping down nothing. You heard me say 25. God say not so. Taurus gonna get more than 25. The brass love one. It's for my Taurus unexpected caution. You heard what I said, Taurus. I heard you say. Wait a minute, who sings that? Let me think. I think that's my Jill Scott. I heard you say. I think that's my Jill Scott. That's what it is. That's Jill Scott. Yeah, that's who it is. I think that's Jill Scott. Yeah. Okay, so this is for my Taurus sign for the 1st of July to the 15th. My Taurus sign. This is the brass love one here. This is the roll 9 here on YouTube. Caution. Proceed with caution. Okay.